Hey everybody, we're back with more video games. So we hit 200 followers a little while back. During Halloween. And as a result, we're now going to stream Suikoden I and II for the PlayStation. And it's a good time to do it because the remasters are due out. And like, hopefully they're good. So far, what they've shown off looks better than any of Square's recent remasters of their PS1 games. But that's neither here nor there. This FMV of a 2D game looks awful at this resolution. Alright, so am I having trouble? There we go. This opening kind of reminds me of the opening of Final Fantasy Tactics. Suikoden. And this title screen always kind of reminds me of Fire Emblem on the Game Boy Advance. So we're playing this with a actual PlayStation controller, which is really cool, which I'm really happy about. This is the controller I got when I bought the PlayStation Mini, so it's an official PlayStation controller with a USB port. So that's awesome. It's all configured for this emulator, and we're going to just play the game. So, who is our hero? That's a good question. You know what? Hero of our game is going to be Teak. Teak the hero. Character does have a canon name. It is Tyr McDowell. But for the purpose of our playthrough, he will be Teak. Oof. 4-directional movement. That's rough. What's the matter, Teak? You nervous? Just be the way you always are, Teak. Alright, so this is our father, General McDowell. General Tio McDowell. Who is a high-ranking official in the army. There you go. Probably not appropriate attire to meet the Emperor. To be wearing a bandana. But Barbarossa. and his consort, Lady Windy. Beloved sword, Prack. You're Tio's boy, T. I don't wanna. Kind of surprised that we don't actually go with the father for this. Like classic RPG startups. Like, oh yeah, my father's a general in the army, and we're an aspiring soldier. We're gonna go with him to an offensive, and things go wrong, and the father dies. That's not Suikoden. Commander Craze. It's a concerning name. Well, on that note, let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm okay with transparent. It looks kind of nice. Okay, so definitely changing that to fast. The audience is over, fuck off. This carpet doesn't lead anywhere. I like the detail on the reflections. Like, even the NPCs have it. And it's only on the floor, not the carpeting. That's a nice detail. Anyway. Alright. You must be crazy. You must be crazy. Oh, okay. You must be crazy. Okay, no special treatment's fair enough, but don't single me out for unfavorable treatment. Such a weakling. Awesome. It's always interesting to consider like how big the sprites in this game are. They're such big, detailed sprites, and it's really uncommon for a JRPG of this era. I mean, I suppose like being in 2D is also an uncommon thing of a JRPG of this era, but you know what I mean. Ah yes, Teak and his good friend Ted. Well, bye. Booga booga. I was waiting for supper in my bed with the blankets over me. And I fell asleep. Yeah, so what are you making, Gremio? Ooh, stew. Well, Teak's a prankster. Hello, Ted. Ted joins the entourage. The dining room is upstairs. This is a weirdly laid out house. There's like 4 bedrooms downstairs, 1 bedroom upstairs, and a dining room upstairs. Alright. Yeah. Oh, thank God, a convenient distraction. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's right, I'm definitely sat down. I'm the head of the house now. Help and protect, but if I'm a member of the army, you can't really do that as much as you'd like. My son, Teak the Gamer. Clearly awake. As though we'll never meet again. Dude, don't just walk into my room. Alright, Gremio. I guess Ted left while we were there. Teak's diary. Today I joined the Imperial Army. No breakfast? Yeah, it's because somebody didn't wake me up like they were supposed to. Han joins. Cleo joins. Ted doesn't join. Ted does join. That is a party of 5. So Suikoden ends up being kind of uncommon in the number of party members. A lot of RPGs are like 3 party members, sometimes 4. Final Fantasy 4 is a little unique in that it's 5. Suikoden is 6. Oh. Hometown in the boonies. Don't know what the boonies actually are. Yeah, that's right. General Teo's son, Teak. Teak the General's son. Okay. Anyway. Golden Emperor Barbarossa. That probably means something. Right, so Lady Claudia is the Emperor's late wife. That door's locked for some reason, despite there appearing to be nothing in that room. Yeah, you guys probably should gonna say the same thing. Like not the seer. Northeast. Interesting. Alright, let's go and do our first mission for the Imperial Army. Honestly, I'm surprised they gave us something as presumably important as this, given it's our first job. Alright, and we're off. How you doing, Teak? Master Teak, I like this one. Fudge. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting way to make a first impression. And we're off. That's an elephant. And we've arrived at Magician's Island. Alright, let's go. Our first fight. So there are several things I do quite like about Suikoden's combat system. Completely turn-based, no trying to mesh real-time with turn-based. But I like the speed that it generally goes at. Set everybody to attack. Okay, the enemy's attack. We'll have to see it again in the next enemy. Ooh, chest. Alright, so we set everybody to attack. It just didn't happen there. It happened on like the first turn of the first fight. Ooh, medicine. It does kind of bother me though that the movement is only 4 directions. Alright, so everybody attack. Well, it's sort with free will that characters will attack together, which is really, I think, is really neat. Speeds the battle up a little bit. It's like, oh, you're all attacking different enemies. Cool. Then you don't have to take turns. All just go at once. I like that. I think that's a good idea. Okay. Get him! Oh, Palm's got a room. Go. I also like that the main character doesn't just have a sword. Main character wields a staff, which is a little more uncommon. Even more uncommon in Suikoden II when the main character uses a pair of tonfa. Those flames look terrible, just statically. Well, I was starting to think it was going to be like climbing the stairs in Final Fantasy VII. Hello, you must be like me. All the women keep flirting with Teak. Okay. Where do you guys are all just waiting there? Ooh. Today's astral conclusions. The war in the north will not proceed the way you are expecting. Unexpected challenges will arise in the south. Those you thought closest to you will turn out to be your deadliest enemies. Your lucky numbers are 3, 16, and 72. Teak, such a friendly name. Destiny is in your own hands. Okay. Alright, well, that was an interesting journey. You must all be bored on this official errand from the Imperial Army. Fire crystal. There's something about leaving foot. Where's Ted? Alright, let's head back. Here we go again. That's an elephant. Hey, how you doing, Magic? Probably not a good idea. Alright. I'm alright. I'm doing alright. Finished Devil May Cry 5 yesterday and Terminator Resistance. So now we're starting our 200 follower goal game, Suikoden and Suikoden II. Yeah, it's going pretty well. Playing with an actual PlayStation controller, which I think is quite neat. Town called Rockland. Tax collectors. Grady. Oh no, I hope you don't have a terrible accident on the way there. Doesn't join the entourage, he just follows. Alright, Rockland to the east. Ask for Grady. But yeah, it's interesting to see like such large character sprites. Especially for a game around the time period. Although I feel like it ends up making the game feel like it's really zoomed in. Like it's a game that should be on a handheld or something, rather than a console. Take him down, boys. That's probably Rock Band. Alright, Rock Band. All the way up the top, huh? Scoundrel, you say? A contest. Big hit! I'm good, thank you. Oh, that sounds like the army in this town is corrupt. And that likely the reason why the taxes haven't been paid is because the commander in charge is hoarding it. Is that so? You are so easy to manipulate. Hmm. $43.50. What armor do you have? Yeah, let's buy a headband fatigue. Let's give this robe over to Ted. And let's give this fire crystal to Cleo, because that's who it was intended for. Nobody can use a shield. Alright, so change everybody's equipment. Headband, leather coat, gloves, headband, gloves. Yeah, it should be mostly good. Let's see about selling the old equipment. Oh, I didn't equip. I didn't equip teak with the headband. There we go. Never entirely sure about how I feel about RPGs with individual character inventories. How do I save my game again? There's a save point at the end. Straw bed. There we go. Save it ends. Hello. You so fat. Anyway. To the east. Oh, that's like what we're after. Oh, safety. I'm gonna be a soldier. I'm gonna have to fight my own battles, Gremio. Here we go. There we go. They're attacking together now. I really like that. Makes the battles feel a little more dynamic, I think. What's through here? Very maze-like, considering this is like the first dungeon. Is it? Thank you, Teak. God damn it, it really is. It really is. Frustrates me. Yeah, thanks, Teak. Camera's always been an issue with it, like just all focusing on the wrong thing. Cool. I do really like what this game does to make battles more visually interesting. It's cool stuff. Get him. That looks like progress. That's a bunch of enemies and they don't go down in one hit. Ted, why do you keep... Ted and Cleo, why do you keep looking to the left? Defense room piece. So that one's a dead end. Go. I love that this game isn't afraid to do close-up on the pixel art. It looks so nice. Oops. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. If I put my boots on over my boots, it'll increase my defense. It's canon now that Teak wears 2 pairs of boots. Take him down. And those guys don't give much experience. And wear boots. Black wild boar. They don't look very black. The Unite mechanic. I'd forgotten about this. 2 characters team to do a more damaging attack. Man, RPGs around this area were so good. So willing to do different things. What with ideas? Like, there's the interesting thing with Suikoden 1 in that it exists mostly to be a prequel to Suikoden 2. Like, the scenario, from what I'm aware, the scenario for Suikoden 2 was written first. But the belief was that they could not pull off a game with that kind of scope and setting. So they made Suikoden 1 entirely as practice. Yeah, I think it really looks great for it. It's not even just experimenting with 3D visuals, like just experimenting with ideas. Hey, how you doing, Flame? Well, Teak uses a staff. You ever seen Teak hit people with sticks? That's what he does. That looks like a boss. Yeah, so I was saying earlier, like, I like that this game uses less conventional weapons. Like, we have a 5-person party. Nobody's using a sword. Teak was your black mage. That's very fair. And in Suikoden II, the main character uses a pair of top form. Soldier ants and a queen. I'm concerned that the queen ant has breasts. And therefore likely lactates. And probably uses that lactation to feed her children. Well, Gremio's dead. Wasn't paying attention to health at all. Probably should have been. Exact character you make in any game with a creator. Just hitting people with your fists. Thank you, Teak. And they really got around the normal stuff, didn't they, with that? For a second, it looked like a real person. That's the first bot we've had in a long time. Let me see. Ted, heal yourself. But actually, if Pawn can't attack but can still heal. Yeah, it was impressive, wasn't it? It was very surprising. I don't like that attack. Don't be reckless, Ted. Don't worry, Teak. Let me handle this. Well, that was something. Remio's still dead. Oh, excellent. Potions will revive outside of combat. Did I get an extra rack of medicines? I did. Han, you take those. Take them down, boys. Take them away, toys. Underrule. So it seems like leveling up isn't about hitting increasingly large numbers. It looks like you just have to hit 1,000 on the experience, and then every time you level up you gain less per regular enemy. Which is an interesting way of doing it. Possibly a better way of doing it. Smack. I like being able to just know offhand like what the number is you need to get to the next level. I think it's a good idea. Hello, you must be the bandits. No, Kanan, it's assistant to the commander of the Imperial Guard of the Golden Emperor Barbarossa. Sidonian user. You know, one day, Kanan, I'm gonna kill you, and I'll be very happy about it. My hair feels nice and soft today. Ah, boss fight. Marcus the Whirlwind Axe, the Hurricane Axe? Marcus the Spinny Axe, and Marksman Sidonia. Which one's likely to be the bigger problem? Probably the one that can teleport. Oh well, now he's down. And Ted throwing medicine at Teak. Good work, Ted. Now Teak won't die. Romeo might. This guy's fast. Teak approves of the strategy of healing Teak. Hmm. But there was clearly a set of stairs going further up. Back to Rockland. I like how bouncy the hair is on the overworld sprite. Alright, let's save before we continue. There we go. Okay. We can't pay the taxes because bandits keep stealing it. But here's 10,000 bits just for you for capturing the bandits. No, we shouldn't burn the village. Just burn that one house. That's the correct answer. That's the teak way. Alright, back to Gregminster. Yeah, sure. Wasn't such a big accomplishment, but I'm exhausted. As you're not a member of the Imperial Guard, you don't have to do what he says. Hmm. There's not really anything else to do. Might as well go home. Don't forget to write in your diary, Teak. It was a dark and stormy night. Oh, very good, Goramio. Just gonna stand there by the door. Alright, I'll go head out and see where he is after we write in Teak's diary. Dear diary. Today I learned that Sonic 3 is not as good as Sonic 2. Oh, hey Ted. Why are you dying? Why isn't here, sir? Quick, Teak, help your friend. Help me, Teak. You're my only hope. No way. I'd rather die. That can be arranged, young man. That is a stock as hell sound effect. He's a good boy. What do you think, Cleo? The Soul Eater. Man, I've got like a load of medicine already. Will you do something for him, Teak? What is it, Ted? Truly. Yeah, your mistake was using the rune's power in front of Kanan. Will you take the cursed rune, the Soul Eater? Yeah, it seems like the kind of thing T could do. For 300 years. Oh, looks like the army's here. And Pan might have brought them. Pan, you son of a bitch. No, Ted, you're up and about. Yes, but they're also stood right there, Ted, and can probably hear you. I appreciate that they have a set, like a number of lines for that. That's actually really good. It's cute that Ted doesn't realise that Teak manipulated events all along to gain immortality. So Ted actually does reappear in Suikoden IV, which is a prequel set, I think, like 200 or so years before this game. Because the timeline goes, like, it's 1, 2, 3, but then 4 is set way before. So way before the first game. I don't know where 5 is. I think Tactics is a spin-off of 4. So I'm wondering, like, does Ted actually have any friends in Suikoden 4? Alright, let's just leave. Okay. I will seek escape from the city of Gregminster. Hello. Yeah, we came in soaking wet because it's raining. Okay. Anyway. Travel north to meet the father. Going on the path of immortality. Alright, thanks for joining us, Teak. You take care of yourself, buddy. We'll catch you next time. Okay. Probably worth it to save. Weird that there doesn't seem to be a way to save on the overworld. Oh, I'm sorry, what? Member of the rebels, you say? Yeah, we should try to be inconspicuous. I'm a fugitive now? Well, that just happened. What guy? Oh, okay. Use it as an excuse to skip out on his tab. Not a rebel. Guess we got it. Sounds too good to be true. Like to join the entourage. Alright. So, apparently I'm being labeled a rebel now? Oh, you bribed him. Alright. Yeah, meet somebody. Let him come. Oh, where is it? South. And we're off. That's probably it. Hey, how you doing, Bane? I do remember. I miss world maps. What RPGs do we have coming up? Let's take a look. Let's see. Chrono Trigger has a world map. Paper Mario doesn't. It's from this era, but it doesn't have a world map. It's just connected areas, and you walk through the world and use warp pipes to get around quicker. Tokyo Xanadu doesn't. Crosscode, I don't know. It might. It's an indie JRPG, so it could. Vampire doesn't. Resonance of Fate, I don't think does. I think that has like a menu. Lost Odyssey didn't. That was a menu. Endurance Tower, I don't know. Etrian Odyssey is a menu. Xenogears, maybe it is from this time period. Legend of Heroes doesn't. Final Fantasy Tactics doesn't. Tales of Symphonia, I think does. Kingdom Hearts doesn't. Rudra no Hiho might, I don't know. Last Remnant probably doesn't. Final Fantasy 13 2 doesn't. Valkyrie Profile doesn't. Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth doesn't. Nioh doesn't. Yeah, that's a fair point. We're doing like a lot of RPGs that don't have world maps. My camera's blurry again. Ooh, the Kayaki hymn. It sounds delightful. Attach it to Cleo, I guess. Sabine, what's your experience with Suikoden? Suikoden. I suppose that depends on your business. I wonder what they have at the hardware store. I appreciate that you buy medicine in bundles. That's actually kind of neat. I like it. Unplayed. Yeah, that's very fair. I was always hopeful that Konami would put 5 on PSN as well. I had Suikoden 1 as a kid. Never really played it. But a little bit it turned me off for some reason. So I didn't play Suikoden properly until Suikoden T-Crease on the DS. Which Suikoden fans aren't particularly fond of. Oh yeah, Suikoden 1's a really good game. I'm blurry again. I've heard Suikoden 2, I've said it before, Suikoden 2 I've heard is like peak JRPG. I enjoyed Suikoden 1 when I played it. Like I said, I got into the Suikoden series with T-Crease on the DS, which I found pretty compelling. Okay. I found it very enjoyable, and I was interested in playing the series more. And then, like, Konami finally released 1 and 2 on PSN for us. I say for us specifically because, like, Suikoden 1 was available on the US PSN for years. But then Konami finally announced that they were going to be putting Suikoden 2 on the PSN, and also Suikoden 1 and 2 in Europe. I mean, it keeps going blurry and it's pissing me off. So I picked them both up. Picked them both up. I ended up playing Suikoden 1 on my Vita, and I ended up quite enjoying it. A little rough, like not perfect, but quaint and very enjoyable, I thought. And surprisingly, not very long. I think it only took about 15 hours, and that was with, that was with me recruiting all the characters. Which, if you're gonna do, recommend just looking up a guide for it. Because, like, some of it's kind of time sensitive and a little bit ridiculous. It's easily doable if you know where to look, where to go, and where to look, and who to talk to. But a bunch of it is like going back to areas that you would not think to go back to at specific times. So if you're after doing that, recommend getting a guide and playing with that. Not necessarily even a full guide, just like a guide to tell you when to recruit the characters and where. But it's not entirely necessary. But yeah, Suikoden 1 I found to be quite a lot of fun, and like I say, Suikoden 2 has the reputation of being like the JRPG to play. The big one. The really good one. That's probably an RPG joke. Anyway, let's definitely save. But yeah, I've mentioned before, like, with Suikoden primarily focusing on, like, war as a major focus of the story, I find it to be a really interesting and refreshing take in JRPGs. It's not about a giant space monster coming down to destroy the world. Yeah. Yeah, there is that. Like, we're not chosen heroes. We're the son of a major general who's just been caught up in something because we happen to be friends with somebody who had a forbidden power somebody else wants. Happenstance. Why would Victor have ratted us out? Would have had the chance to do that back in Gregminster. Not really the important question right now, Gremio. Everybody? Oh, Victor, there you are. The Liberation Army. Oh, that's a Silverberg. Well, at this point, Imperial... Probably the word. Imperial word, I guess, is that I'm already a rebel. I might as well hear them out. I appreciate the kindness. Good for you. Okay. Well, where else does this go? Just another empty room. Yeah, might as well. Man, that's a Final Fantasy VII track. This game predates 7? It might have been 97. Oh. I've been where you were. Starved to death. Jeez. We're the ones who captured them. I mean, that's what we're doing. Claiming responsibility. Alright, back to Rock Band. Do I have anything that I could give Victor for his head? No, I think I sold it all. Yeah, you don't trust Victor. Alright, let's go save the bandits that we captured and put in serious danger. Hi, I'd like to save my game. Awesome. Alright, if Victor's coming with us, we should see about sorting him out a little bit. Thanks for the follow, Vice Roach. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah. There you are. You are the roller man. Anyway. If I buy a point out for Gremio, I can then give the spare headband to Victor. $203. I don't know what the next follower goal is. I had ideas for them more. I like the idea of, like, the celebration being 2 games rather than the 1. Get him. And I had a thought of something else that was unconventional to add to the list. And I can't remember what it was. Man, those birds are pretty evasive. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. Yeah, let's stay and then we'll save. But we've got a bunch of games up there right now anyway. I'll see about picking one. It's possible Shin Megami Tensei 1 and 2 won't end up as follower goals. They'll be taken off and I'll just do those with chance at some point. Oh, that's probably not good. Oh, where's Teague to see that we are actually setting this building on fire? Hello. Get him. Good work, everybody except Victor. This place is pretty big, isn't it? Oh, I get it. Victors can't attack. The game set me up wrong. There we go. So it's probably range, long, medium, short. Suggesting that Gremio and Teak could probably fight from the back. Good hit. Nice. Oh wow, there's quite a few of you in here. It's good work, everybody. Finish him. So, Bane, here's a thought for you. Like, if you could suggest any one RPG for me, that isn't Breath of Fire, what would it be? Check that chest. Ooh, more brass armor. Grandia, that's an interesting choice. Have you played Grandia yourself? The Steam Autumn sale was on last week, and I was looking at picking up Grandia HD. And I took a look at the screenshots and the trailer of it, and it just looked awful. Like, not like the game was awful, like it looked like visually awful. So I decided I'm not buying this. I've already bought Grandia 1 on PSN, so if I'm going to do it, I'll do it there. Yeah, I've heard good things about Grandia. Icy was playing Grandia not long ago. Good old Icy Ambers. Yeah, physically I own Grandia 2. I do have it on PS2. I also have Grandia 2 HD on PC. Had that for years. I've heard 2 on the PS2 is actually like a really bad port from Dreamcast. So if I'm gonna do 2, I'll do Dreamcast version of 2. You know, I've never really heard much about Grandia 3 or Grandia Extreme. I wonder how they are. Appreciate if you didn't die, Victor. I've heard the Dreamcast version of 2 is really good. But like the PS2 version has like really noticeable porting issues. Hey guys. Sidonia, you could have escaped at any time. Not at any time, only when it was funny. Yeah, I've never really heard much about Grandia 3 and Grandia Extreme. I know they're both on PS2. I always say like Grandia is really good and Grandia 2 is fantastic. You never hear about 3 or Extreme. Anyway. Go through the doors on fire. Oh, goodbye, guys. Yeah, the way it is now, we're really just hovering between ideas. We need to decide whether or not we're going to try and return to the Empire or join the Liberation Army. Oh no, mosquitoes. That means Victor's got malaria now. Okay, why can none of you hit these things? Come on. There we go. Victor still has malaria. I don't have any antidotes. Ooh, that is... Oh, it wears off. Cool. Yeah, let me save and then... let me sleep and then save. I should add Grandia to the list. I just put it on there. It's a good thought, Bane. Never really think about it. Like, you think, like... Okay, I'm into JRPGs. It's fair enough. You'd think I'd go through, like, all the big ones that are supposed to be really good, that are available in English, before I start thinking about doing any of the own of the fan translated from Japanese. But no. No, I'm just there, like, yeah, no, let me just play this game that's only available in Japanese, but has been fan translated, rather than the ones that we actually got. I appreciate that they offer breakfast. Breakfast is nice. I don't eat breakfast a lot. I should eat breakfast more. What up, guys? Add what? Most important meal of the day is what they say. A fire spear. Are we part of the Liberation Army now? Yeah, I choose my own path. The Imperials specifically chose to attack us, like, for very little, and immediately branded us as rebels and made us fugitives. Broken Sword 1 and 2. I've always thought of, like, because RPGs are like the preferred thing I like to do. The fact that we've not done RPGs for quite a while, notwithstanding. I've always thought of like the follower goals being RPGs made sense. But since we do RPGs generally, making them 2 games made sense. As like a special celebration. I should just add Broken Sword to the schedule. I don't like Broken Sword. God knows I do want to play those 2 Broken Sword games that I never did. I never actually played Angel of Death, because it was only on PC. Yeah, you already said that. Yeah, you already said that. They are fun. I do enjoy Broken Sword. You know what I actually grabbed today? The Blade Runner point-and-click game. No, because 4 was only ever released on PC. There's Broken Sword 1 and 2 were on PlayStation, although 1 also got a Game Boy Advance version, a Wii version, and a DS version. And I have played it on the DS. 2 was on PlayStation. 3 I played on Xbox. I have a soft spot for Broken Sword 3. Now, I've got 5 a bunch of times. I have 5 on PC. I have it on PS4 and Switch. I don't remember if I have it on PC. Yeah, I had an Xbox at the time, so I played it on Xbox. I've got it on PC now, but given the choice, I would rather play it on console because it's built as a console game. I've tried playing it on PC, and you've got to use keyboard for 3-dimensional movement, and it's not good. The game was criticised at the time for that. Okay. It seems like a bad idea. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the Blade Runner game. That said, I've been meaning to rewatch Blade Runner for a while. Specifically because, like, I want to watch the newer Blade Runner, the sequel they did. But, like, I've not seen Blade Runner in a long time. I could do with refreshing myself on it. And I could do with that for the sake of playing the Blade Runner game. I've heard that Discworld games are very kind of frustrating if you don't know what you're doing or don't have a guide. There's also the issue, like, I've never actually read Discworld. So that concerns me a little bit. It has Eric Idle in it. I have been wanting to do point-and-click games. And like with the PC setup we've got now, like it's super viable. You know what? Actually, you've got a good point there, Dave. Let me just alter the schedule real quick here. There we go. Broken Sword is now on the schedule. So, what have we got? Non-RPG games. I moved Brave and the Bold down a bit. We're doing Two Thrones. That'll probably start tomorrow. Prince of Persia Two Thrones. Then it's... Is it Lego Star Wars right after that? Checking in. Yes. No, that was Edward. Should have taken Prince of Persia. Should have taken Terminator and Crime. So yeah, Prince of Persia Two Thrones, and then Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, which we're not waiting until Star Wars 1 for. And then Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars. We'll be doing the original version, not the director's cut. I'm not fond of the director's cut. What is this wall? Yeah, I'm not fond of the director's cut of Broken Sword for several reasons. It is somewhat censored over the original. They digitally removed some of the blood that happens at one point. Yeah, I'm not fond of the character portraits, and I respect the fact they brought Dave Gibbons back to do new artwork for the character portraits, but it's been 15 years and his art style had changed somewhat, and on top of that, it's clear the artwork was done on a different medium. It's digital artwork, it's very clear. But the old artwork, it still has the thick pen stroke lines that makes it very clear that it was probably hand drawn as opposed to digital. And I'm not saying one is better than the other. What I am saying is they clash. Plus, you can argue, oh, but we'll miss out on the new Nico scenarios, and I'd respond, I don't think those add anything to the game. I think ultimately they're kind of pointless. Although again, with the director's cut, absolutely respect they brought the original voice actress for Nico back. Because Nico's voice actress changed several times. But I think with Shadow of the Templars director cut, they brought the voice actress for the first game back. So, let me sell these. Yeah, so we'll be doing OG Broken Sword via Scum VM. Like, one thing I do appreciate is if you buy Broken Sword Director's Cut or Broken Sword 2 Remastered on GOG, they give you the original version with them, programmed to just automatically launch through Scum VM. So, like, you get the application, it's like, okay, download it, start it up, bam, just there, it's there, it's running. I do appreciate that. I think it's really nice. Because not everybody's willing or able to, like, spend time working this out. No, I don't think I have been. You get another one. And then I'm gonna give one person antitoxin. No, it doesn't ring a bell. What era are we talking? I don't remember which direction I'm going. I thought I knew, and it turned out I didn't. "2010. A little recent than I would have expected. Northwest. I thought it was northwest, but there was nothing there. I guess I have to go north before going west. Let's try going west, then going north. What waiting clips do I have? The Beast Within, Beneath the Steel Sky, which I've never done. Broken Sword 2, Broken Sword, The Curse of Monkey Island, Bane of Tentacle, The Dig, Vascular, Dreamware, Fascination, Flight of the Amazon Queen, Gabriel Knight, Sins of the Fathers, Grim Fandango, I Have No Mouth and I'm Street, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Loom, Blur of the Temptress, which was Revolution's first point-and-click game, Monkey Island 2, A Chuck's Revenge, Night 1, Union City Conspiracy, I don't know what that is. Sam and Max Hit the Road, The Secret of Monkey Island, and Urban Runner, I don't know what that is either. But yeah, that's what I currently have installed. One thing I will say, like, if you want to spend some time with all point-and-click games, doing them on a mobile device is actually super viable. I've been saying this for years, like, ScumVM on mobile, like, actually works really well. And you can set it up so, like, you can tap wherever you want on the screen and the mouse cursor jumps there. Or you can set it up to use the screen as a trackpad, which is probably the better idea for, like, moving the cursor around. Oh, there's a bridge there. Well, I think of, like, any game type that you would want to play on a mobile device, I think with the touchscreen, point-and-click games really work very well for it. Plus, ScumVM allows you to save, I think, save state. But most point-and-click games of the old era allowed you to save basically anywhere anyway. It was how they justified the common bullshit deaths. Save early, save often. Those slime monsters look like penises with their dicks out. But yeah, I enjoy a good point-and-click game. Hey, how you doing, Clem? Ooh, War Room piece. It's interesting, I was saying a piece of music earlier reminded me of Final Fantasy VII. I am also tired. I am not sleeping as well as I should. It's going pretty well, we're making decent progress. Oh, that worked out. Yeah. Glim, I was going through, the clip section of my stream manager, and it turns out there's a tab. Those rabbits look dangerous. Turns out there's a tab of clips that I've created, regardless of what channel it is. And I found an old clip of your stream. I posted it in the Discord if you want to take a look at it, because it's kind of funny. This looks like a big area. You know, you mentioning bandits when I've seen no bandits makes me consider the idea that you're a bandit. Nah, we'd better go. Romeo. Okay, when this turns out to be a bad idea, I want all of you to remember I was against this. Nah, I'm not good with bitter stuff. Not if it's bitter. Yeah, salad's good for me as well. I don't fucking eat it, do I? Not if it's bitter. Why are you so insistent on this? Yeah, it smells like knockout drugs. Well, this would have happened if you weren't all idiots. Yes, please do. Kill him. Kill him now. What kind of sleeping Sams are those? Okay. Well, you know, if you stop being just a bandit and joined up with the Liberation Army, you might have something of a chance. Alright. Oh no, rabbits with axes. I feel like it's probably a better name than Slasher Rabbit. Battle Bunny. Yeah, those slimes look like penises with penises. Get him. What are these antiques? I need to find somebody to appraise them. Otherwise they just sat at me and sure not doing anything. Thanks, man. Nobody takes the stupid stuff I say and makes it into quotes quite as well as you
Lisa
do.
needs braces.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Dental plan.
Lisa needs braces.
Not Lenny. I love some of those like random dumb bits they do with characters like that every now and then. Kids, I have some bad news about Lenny. Not Lenny. Please don't tell people how I live. Ah, my eye! My doctor says I'm not supposed to get pudding in it. Yeah, the open road. Shut up. An inn in this town. Where could it be? It's probably the building with the inn sign. Greetings, citizens. The Emperor's a kind man. Don't worry about Grandma, she's just senile. Alright. Oh wow, who'd have thought the inn would be like the second house we'd find? This is a stock movie, get a facelift. You know, you want to talk about dumb things happening at the plant with Lenny? I like when they like remove Mr. Burns as the head of the power plant and just put Lenny in there, and like Lenny's just in the office not knowing what to do. Odessa, the leader of the Liberation Army, is a 9-foot giant. That's like my kind of woman. Customers, it's been years. How are you still in business then? If it's been literally years since you had customers, how are you in business? Also, why does this village have like 3 buildings? What is this, Pallet Town? Oh, bye. I find it interesting, like, a lot of these buildings will lock their doors at night when you're staying in them. That's really kind of surprising for these RPGs. Yeah, go for it. You know, that brings up a good question, Odessa. Why are you the leader? Are you a visionary? Is that what it is? Oh, absolutely, but it's so surprising to see it in an RPG. You can't do that because it's a sin. Okay. I'm strange. Yeah, who'd have thought he'd send a ninja? Yeah, we should rest. Alright, fine. Fair enough. I'm sorry, I thought you were inviting me. I guess I'll just sleep next to Victor then. Alright, let's go back to the sewer entrance base, I guess. I should save it. That was a long enough cutscene. Yay. Oh no, not a boar and 2 crows. Whatever will I do? Oh yeah, I'll just hit them with my weapons. Anyway. Nice. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna go back over the mountains. But that 3 takedown's still really good. I really like Burnout Revenge. I feel like Burnout Revenge is probably like the peak of the Burnout series. A lot of people disagree with me and say it's Burnout 3 Takedown, but like, they're both really good games though. Absolutely both worth playing. The PSP Burnout games are underrated. Burnout Legends and Burnout Dominator. Legends is more of like a best of kind of thing, using existing tracks from previous games. Dominator has its own new ideas, which is fine. It's fun to play Burnout on the go. Okay, so it's this way. Man, that PS2 era was just so good for so many genres. Some genuinely fantastic racing games. Yeah. Even Speed Series was arguably at its peak there. Burnout was really good. Gran Turismo was on top at that point in time. Open world racing was just starting to happen. For the most part, I'm still not sure whether or not open world was a good thing or a bad thing for racing games. Because there's been some really solid ones, but there have been some that are just like, the open world is more of a hindrance than a help. Yeah, Gran Turismo 3 was supposed to be pretty good. 4, I heard, was pretty good as well. Never been at Gran Turismo, so I can't really comment on it myself. Need Speed Underground was solid. Underground 2 was really good. Most Wanted was fantastic. Burnout 3, Burnout Revenge. Some decent enough kart races too. Like Crash Nitro Kart was a lot better than you'd think. Game with your first PS2, that's fair. I've never been into racing simulation. I've always been more into the arcade side. Ridge Racer 5. Ridge Racer 5 is really good. It was a launch game. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but like Ridge Racer, Rocky. I know there's 2 Rocky games of that in that era. I played the demo for Rocky Legends, but I never really got into boxing games. The one that was just called Rocky, yeah. Oh hey, Imperials. Guess who's going to hell? Yeah, I don't know if I ever mentioned before, like Ridge Racer. Interesting fun fact about Ridge Racer. Ridge Racer launched on every PlayStation console until the PlayStation 4. Is there a particular reason for that, Bane? Is it like a particularly small number of opponents or something? Because the way I'm thinking of it, like, the only reasons I could think of would probably apply to like all boxing games, which can't be the case. Hope Sanchez isn't dead. Not many opponents to fight. Did they let you fight? I assume they let you fight Apollo Creed, Ivan Drago, Clubber Lang. Who was it in the 5th one? Tommy or something? Did they let you fight Thunderlips? Don't have Thunderlips. Hulk Hogan's likeness was an interesting point in that time period. Because, like, that was around the time period where wrestling games, there was a few... there were a few wrestling games that were like not WWE or anything. Legends of Wrestling. And I don't think that was a WWE game. I think there was 2 games of that. Legends of Wrestling, Legends of Wrestling 2. And they got the rights to use the likeness for like Hulk Hogan. Andre the Giant was in there, I think. Like a lot of the 80s wrestlers. The kind of thing that's probably never going to happen again, because I'm pretty sure WWE has the rights to the wrestlers' likenesses locked down permanently. It's like they probably could have gotten Thunderlips. Although I suppose he wasn't a boxer, was he? He was just a wrestler. And it's like the whole thing of like, okay, so you're gonna force a wrestler to box. And it's like, that's not gonna be interesting or a fair fight. It's like, what's a good example? Ip Man 2. The movie Ip Man 2, starring Donnie Yen. Just the whole thing of like, okay, we're gonna see like, what's the better fighting style? Chinese martial arts or British boxing. And then they threaten to disqualify Donnie Yen for using kicks. And it's like, okay, you're crippling this then. You can't decide one's better than the other if you're gonna put handicaps on it. Where the hell is he hiding? I thought she smelled bad on the outside. I mean, no. You don't have to use that as a thing of like, oh, only a woman would have done that. It's very regressive. It's like, you remember the whole thing of like the build-up between the fight between Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather? And it was like, oh, Conor McGregor's just going to be boxing. And it's like, well, then that's not a fight, is it? It's like, oh, Floyd Mayweather won. Who would have guessed that making an MMA fighter only box would result in the boxer winning? Dumb shit. What? Why? Dude, it's her final request. No, I really don't. Can I set my equipment off her first? Fortress of Quaba to the south. Wipe your tears away. 70 bits. Give me your money. Yeah, they did actually do a thing. I think at like WrestleMania 2 or 3. They did a thing at some point. No, I'm getting confused. Like WrestleMania, I think it was WrestleMania 3 did like the 3 venues for WrestleMania. But there was an event WWE did where they had wrestlers go up against genuine boxers and they had them properly box. And it was an absolute mess. And Vince McMahon seemed to also use it to punish Bart Gunn for some reason. I think Bart Gunn ended up going up against Butterbean. Which... Roy. Maria. Jotunheim. Rhinebeck. No, it's Stolzheim. Stolzheim. Yeah. Stolzheim Rhinebeck the 4th. I'll be Paisuke. Yeah, that's gonna help you. I was being dressed like a beggar. These are my regular clothes I was wearing when I was with my father. Yeah, he absolutely knew. I understand, Gremio. I'm just gonna piss in your cornflakes tomorrow. That's the kind of thing Teak would do. Good for you. Is this Seiko? Excellent. Sheena? Oh, hey, Marie. Okay, well. All's well that ends well. I need to find an antique shop. This is a good one, Clem. Good work. Water magic. You've just given away that this is Matthew. That spelling, that'd probably be pronounced Matthew, wouldn't it? Wow, that house is a lot bigger when you get close to it. Let's take good care of mother and father. Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada. No. I don't think I will. Well, you're a dick. I'm gonna start my own liberation army with blackjack and hookers. Yeah, might as well go and beat him up. Well, it looks like we have to turn to the one solution to all of life's problems. Violence. You see, I'm Pyko, this is Maria, and Roy, and Stolterheim the Third. We're gonna beat you up. Man, I love sharp pixels. Look how nice it looks. Yeah. Yeah, I love it when it's crisp. Not like when you were playing Mega Man, Clem. Watching some of those clips I made of you playing Mega Man, it's like, god damn, I forgot you put the bilinear filter in on it. It looks awful. That's me. Matthew Silverberg. Hey, thanks for the follow, Harmer. Welcome to the stream, buddy. She didn't. Didn't describe you at all. I was back when I thought I liked that. I don't know. I was young and foolish. 104. Today I will start to fight for what my sister believed in. And her beliefs will be my beliefs. I will kill again. It really is. Like, it's not even just... It's the thing I bring up, like, the 3D models are rendered at a higher resolution. And that's it. The backgrounds are still clearly 240p, 320 by 240. They're just stretched to 1080. And it ends up being so much worse because of that. Because they've clearly done work to upscale the models and such. But when you're doing it with emulation, everything comes from the same framework and is upscaled together. So it ends up looking more uniform as a result. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy IX. Like, particularly, I point 9 out. Well, yeah, the fonts look better in general. That's a problem with, like, any HDifying. Any of Square's remasters. Okay. You call me Big Daddy Teak? So yeah, it was the thing with the original releases of 7, 8, and 9, that the games ran at like 15 FPS, but the menus were 60. But with like all of the HD ports and the remaster, like they absolutely fucked that up. It's why stuff like Tifa's Limit Break, Slots, the Battle Game, Roulette, Squirrels, Renzo Kuken, like why all of that is harder to pull off in the HD versions, because the frame rate for them is not as smooth as it's originally intended to be. A year's worth of homework. Where is Kaku? I don't know which direction I'm going. Just southwest, thank you. Square's HD ports of the PS1 games have all been, at best, really underwhelming. And it's really disappointing. And like, you look at the remaster Konami's doing with Suikoden I and II, and like, the comparison screenshots look fantastic. Doing stuff like redoing all the visual effects and such, properly scaling it for widescreen. Like, it looks like impressive work. It remains to be seen. We'll have to wait until it comes out to like truly get an idea, but like the point stands. It looks like they're doing more with it than Square did. Hey, is that Roy from Fire Emblem? Huh? 2 months. Oh, you do all stuff then. Hmm. I mean, you could always come with us. Excellent. Use Taiho? Not right now. I should save. Well, this dead, you insensitive prick. Oh, probably not, Clem. I'm probably going to be calling this soon. But I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for hanging around. You have yourself a good night, bud. Shoulder pads. You know what, let me... This inventory situation is frustrating. I even get rid of it. Alright. See what we can do about the armor situation. Alright, let's go to the inn, save. Probably worth noting as well that this is one of the games that Metal Gear Solid checks your memory card to see if you have a save file up. Which means this definitely has to be like pre-98. I think it was 97. I was thinking 96 earlier, but I don't think it's that early. I'm sure Suikoden II was like 99. Anyway. That's going to do it for us for today. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. Chat is always the best part of the stream. Bane, Klim, Teak, Flame. Magic. And I think that's everybody. And of course, super big special thank you to our 2 new followers. Vice Orochi and Harmon. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow where we'll be finally beginning the conclusion of the Prince of Persia Sands of Time trilogy, The Two Thrones, which is a playthrough that we've been waiting for like a year, which is crazy that the time just kind of got away from us like that. So look forward to that. It should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. They never finished Two Thrones, so I'm looking forward to finally getting around to doing it and finishing it. It's got its ups, it's got its downs. We'll talk about my general feelings with it as we get through it. But that's pretty much it. So there's not really anything else to say except 90. You're fucking kidding me? 95? God damn. Let's see. Why did it take them so long to get around to Suikoden II? Because I know Suikoden II was like 99. '98 in Japan. The remaster is due out next year. It took him 3 years. That's more reasonable then. It was like December 15th, 95 in Japan, and then Suikoden II was 3 years later, almost exactly 3 years later, December 17th, 98. America got Suikoden I a year after Japan did in December of 96, and then got Suikoden II in August of 99. We got Suikoden I April 97 and Suikoden II July 28th, 2000. And then the release dates for Suikoden III. Japan got it July 11th, 2002. America got it October 24th, 2002. The only time it was ever officially released over here for us was June 23rd, 2015 on PlayStation Network. Suikoden 4 isn't as bad though. We got it a little over a month after America. Suikoden 5 is a little bit worse. We got it about 6 months after America. But still within a year of the Japanese launch. Spin-offs. About 4 months between us and America for Suikoden Tactics. Suikoden II, we got it like a week after America did. Genso Suikoden 1 and 2 on the PSP. It's a real shame about that. The PSP version. Man, a Super Nintendo game being released in Europe in '98. Jeez. 2 years after Japan isn't all that surprising. Especially for the era, we always ended up getting stuff way later. Like, Castlevania 3, I think, is always a good example. It came out in Japan, December 22nd, '89. America, September 1st, 1990. And then we got it in Europe, December 10th, '92. It's just how things were back then, unfortunately. Yeah, Suikoden, Genso Suikoden. I remember when I first heard of Genso Suikoden 1 and 2 for PSP, and it was such a shame. Compilation of the first 2 games, both on 1 disc. Several changes from the original PlayStation versions. The player is now able to move their character diagonally. Graphics have been slightly enhanced and redone to fit widescreen. Includes an extension of some places which were designed for 4x3 TVs. But it only sold 21,000 copies in Japan. Which, that's crazy. It sold that little in Japan, so Konami never even considered that for a Western release. But we've got the HD remasters of 1 and 2 coming out next year, so that'll be good. Make these games even more accessible for people. And like, we'll get to Suikoden 2 and see whether or not it lives up to its reputation as like one of the best JRPGs ever. It seems to be another case, like another Konami game on the PlayStation, of a sleeper hit, a game that didn't sell well at the time, but has been regarded as like one of the best in the genre in later years. The other Konami game of the PlayStation that did that being Castlevania Symphony of the Night. That didn't sell well. It didn't sell super well at the time, but built up sales as it went. It was luckier than Suikoden 2, because I don't think Suikoden 2 got a second print run, which is a real shame. Anyway, we're rambling, we're getting off topic. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I always really appreciate the support. Big special thank you to everybody in the chat. It's always the best part of the stream. Back tomorrow, beginning Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time trilogy's conclusion, The Two Thrones. That's pretty much it. There's not really anything else to say, except thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic time of day, and take care. We'll catch you next time, guys. Bye.
Wanna take you for a ride.